Hi, welcome to Daddykirbs Farm. I think you're all about ready. Who is the winner of the Beekeeper naming contest? If you look back a few videos, we had a contest to name the beekeeper. This is Espen. He is Espen, the beekeeper. However, he's going to have a special name, and it was chosen by one of you. The contest is not going to be a drawing. It's real simple. Espen chose the name, and he's going to tell you who it is, and I'm going to show you the prizes, and then we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, Espen, you read all the names.
I did.
You saw hundreds of great suggestions. Who is the winner?
I liked Chris Fry's Golden Sun Honey, but instead it's going to be like Golden Sun Honey, Golden Sun Beekeeper, Golden Sun Apiaries, a bunch of covering everything.
I like it a lot too. Chris, that was a great suggestion. The Golden Sun part is going to be kept in front of everything, so it'll be Golden Sun Apiaries, Golden Sun Beekeeper, Golden Sun Honey, everything branded to Golden Sun. So, and I think that had some reference to the fact that he is my only blonde-haired kid. If not, even if it's just was a cool name that Chris came up with, we really appreciate that because it was cool, and we look forward to many great episodes of Golden Sun Beekeeper videos. By the way, next week, the Golden Sun Beekeeper here and Daddykirbs, just the two of us, are going to be traveling up, taking a little road trip to go get bees for this year. That's right, we're going to have 2 hives. We're getting 2 nukes, which are the starter hives. They're ready to go, but they're a small package. They have 5 frames each. They have a laying queen and all the bees that she needs to get started on this season. So we're going to get 2 of those, and those will be next week.
And they're large frames.
They are large frames. They're deep frames, so they're going to go in a box that's a little deeper than these. It's about a box and a half, and that's going to be the bottom box of 2 hives. And then we'll be stacking on these medium frames, or the medium boxes, or Golden Sun Beekeeper here. We'll be stacking those on as needed throughout the season, and he's gonna direct all of that. I'm out. I'm just a helper at this point. So, Chris, let me show you. I got a 3-gallon fabric pot. These are pretty cool. You plant up your tomatoes or peppers or whatever you want in here, and it has handles. That's really nice. Okay, so that's the 3-gallon. A 2-gallon without handles. Okay, another fabric pot there. Then I got 2 1-gallon pots. These are a little thinner, a little lighter material, but they're for just starting plants or whatever. 2 1-gallon pots.
Like a brown paper bag.
Yeah, they are about the size of a lunch bag. And also, I'm throwing in 3 propagating bags, or pots, fabric pots that are intended for just propagating. So they're really small, that you could stand up, maybe wedged in a little holder or whatever. But I'm going to put 3 of those in there. So, Chris, get with me, give me your address in a private message, and I'll get those mailed out to you. Now we're going to head over into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you a really cool trick that we have going on with the incubator. Okay, now we're back in the kitchen, and we have our incubator. A couple videos ago, you saw my beautiful daughter showing off how to set this up, and we put the duck eggs in. And we have, I think, 25 duck eggs and 6 chicken eggs, and I'll tell you about those in a minute. But we candled them to see what's growing and what's not. So basically right now we're going to show you the difference between an egg that has something growing in it and one that is infertile, one that just isn't ever going to grow. So let's open this and let's show them. We pulled 2 eggs out and we closed the incubator because we don't want to leave it open for very long. When we candle them, which is just shining a light under them, I'll show you in a minute, we can see the difference between one that has something growing in it and one that does not. So we put a little red heart on the end of the egg that has something growing in it, and then we left the egg that looks infertile blank. So let's show the difference. I'm going to turn a light on and cup my hands, and my daughter here is going to place the eggs over it, and hopefully you can see the difference. This is a really bright light. Okay. Can you see the difference there? You can see that there's an empty pocket on the left and a dark mass on the right. Sometimes you can actually see veins and different structure. You can see some veins in there. I don't know if it's coming through on video. But, okay, so that's one that has a duct growing. And, oh, look, there's some veins. You can see that. Hopefully you can see that better. Alright, let's switch it out for the one that has nothing. This is an infertile egg. There's nothing in it. You can see the yolk floating around. We kept it in there just to make sure that there is nothing growing. We didn't want to discard it too soon. But it looks like we have 6 of these that were infertile. I'll show you the difference again between the infertile egg that has a lot of light showing through it and the fertile egg that has a lot of dark mass. That's the duct growing in there. And if I turn it this way, you can see some veins and different things going on in here. How many days are these right now?
It's 15 days more.
15 days left, so they're 12 or 13 days old. 13 days incubated. So this is what they look like at around 12 to 13 days. I told you that I was going to show you the chicken eggs that we have in there too. We have 6 of them. These are the white eggs. We have 2 white leghorn hens, and they have a rooster available to them that is a Spangled Hamburg, and he's a black and white. So we thought it would be interesting. Both of those breeds, the white leghorn and the Spangled Hamburg, are considered great egg layers. So we thought it would be interesting, since one is white and the other one is black and white, and they're great egg layers, that if we let them combine, and we'll see what kind of chick comes out of this. But we're going to go ahead now and candle this one. It's 5 days old. It's a little bit behind the duck eggs, but let's see. You put it on top. And you can see a little bit of a growth. You can see some veins. It's only 5 days. There's not much going on. It's not quite as much as I thought should be, actually. But you can see some veins, some growth going on. Probably can't see a lot of that in the video. But we'll keep track of this. And hopefully we have 6 little chicks. We'll call them the Spangled Leghorns. So that's a little tip on when you're incubating, on how to know that they are alive. You just need a flashlight that has some decent power. Cup your hands over it, put that over there, and you can see what's going on in there. You can look online for different charts to show you the different levels of life that you should be able to see, and you should be able to come pretty close to identifying how old that embryo is. I hope you enjoyed that segment. Thanks for joining me on the Daddykirbs farm. I'll talk to you soon. Is it going? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I also told you I just won't use that word. I told you that I was going to tell you, Luke, hold on, bud. I told you I was going to show you the duck eggs